Sup guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing case 2, turnabout sister trial. So let's get on to it. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1. There's the boy himself. Court is now in session for trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecutor sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution called the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and confession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Before we continue on, let's review the evidence we have on hand. Of course, we have the attorney badge. Me as autopsy report, my cell phone, glass art, a finger, wire hammer. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the danger found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court must accept the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans added to the court record. Floor plans, the murder scene, the vehicle law officers. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We have a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. What? Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness must always slip up and say something wrong. It works a lot of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fay arrest. So there's another dialogue here I believe people do. So let's go over there, go over there, go over there. There's a lot. I can't see a single contradiction in there. I'll just have to take Maya's advice and press him on anything suspicious. As soon as the phone call I came in, I rushed to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from the customer at the Edgeworth Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene. Okay, I quest not sure it did anything much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene? The crime. Right. I say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us, who the 2 people you found on the scene were? Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Venus White. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. To pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. I actually hit the wrong button. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You said it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? But what? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she's in pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can have his advantages. Yes! God! Sorry, pal. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. Sir, there was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing... Oh, wrong voice. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin a cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, sir. Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body, sir. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer. The killer. Anyone could see that. Oh, You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's the evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouth, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Urge. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind of? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobin, hermogoblin. I was just a testifier in this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Why? Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof, let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! That didn't go so well. That's right, it was what you said. That is a whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. So the contradiction. Okay, let's see. Or they would wear Maya with the blood. Lab test also the blood was hit them. All of them was blood found on his finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Saying, Mia's autopsy report, time of death. September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blood-borne trauma, death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Bay, wrote this note that said that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Bay. That really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer trips now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have witnessed. This is a report from your department, detective, immediately due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately, but no buddying your way out of this one, detective. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. White, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? When? The day of the murder. Pretty sure it was the day. Oh, wrong day, never mind. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. The prosecutor's report B? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the assault this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim didn't have time to write fire. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. White, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a Sam, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get at your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain for personal attack from the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Mia's autopsy report died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Okay, you gotta be a sucker there. Let the witness, Miss May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, I can serve a week. Order! An introduction should not be require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton weakening. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Bay & Co law offices. Big boy, please testify to the court about what you saw. Witnesses account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw women with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the fitness chair. Then the women, dived to one side and ran away. but that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Okay, this point is hard to do. The women with the long hair, she kind of slumped. There's also every little biscuit we see. This is hurting my throat. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witnesses. A witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. White, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding the tiny faults and perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. White, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weaknesses. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Witnesses account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Why did you do that? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, Judy. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know, I have a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. But poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, I saw women with long hair being attacked. The women with long hair. That was Mia Fay. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the fitness chair. How do you know she was a defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Right. Hold on. Wait. Hold up, wait. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client's Mia Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her, and I know it's best for her fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you have to say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the traveling details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise, Louie. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness's account. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the women dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. The clock. The kind of statuary clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin your cross-examination. This is the cow. Okay, guys. So that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time for continuing this cross-examination. See y'all next time. Bye.